Hello and welcome to Reginald ESQ. I'm Underhook and this is a game I had earlier today in my BDR G1B. If you've watched my review of this tank, you'll know that I think it's a fantastic tank. I don't know why more people aren't raving about this tank. It's one of the best tier 5 heavy tanks I've ever played. Anyway, the map is Ensk. There's about 7 tier 5s on each team, so I'm top tier. A couple of tier 4s and there's quite a few tier 3s as well. So off we go. Now, very good armor in this tank for tier 5. It dominates if it's just a tier 5 game like this. If you angle it correctly, it can bounce pretty much anyone. And even at tier 6 it bounces a lot of tanks. It's quite good. So I decided to quickly get us to a sort of advanced position. Because I've got pretty good armor, I can kind of take a couple of risks. So I move across. I can see already there's a Lux over there, and I can see a Panzer 1C over there as well. I decide I want to not get outflanked by them, so I need to engage. I'm waiting to see if this Panzer 1C keeps moving. He doesn't. I decide to skirt past here, and luckily the KV-1 wasn't quite in position to shoot me. Here comes the Lux. We put one shot into him, turning my tank. You can see I'm trying to get the front to him. We bounce most of those shots. And get him. Now you can see everything's gone really jerky. It was that Panzer 1C hitting me. Since I updated graphics in version 9 and now 9.2, my frame rate drops horrifically. And there goes the Panzer 1C. When the action gets really thick and heavy like that. So my frame rate, even though my frame rate's around about 124 or so at the start of the game, it actually dropped down to 25 during that little piece of play there. So way to wreck the game, WG, but anyway, you can't tell them. Alright, so KV-1, need to take a shot on him. I'm the best placed tank to do it as a heavy on our team at the moment. I actually bounced, it was a bit too angled and that was a tough part of his armour. Fortunately he ricochets off me, so no harm done. I see this Chihei here and wonder if I can get a sneaky shot on him. Just back up a little bit. One of our guys has already hit him, and yep, I can sneak the kill. Wasn't much damage. We're on 3 kills already. 2 of them were less than 100 points of damage though. The Lux, of course, we took his full health. Now, I decide to see, I can see the KV-1 starting to back up, so I leave myself just that little gap so he can't return fire, and we get a shot into him. I don't want to wait though and sit there because he might get a shot on me, and he's one of the tanks that can pin me. So I move back, wait till I reload, move up again, use the same little crack and finish him off. Yay! Alrighty then. Now the enemy has a good player there, the M7. He's on 4 kills. He looks pretty dangerous. I'm also on 4 kills at the moment, which is good. I'm very happy about it. I decided that this M4 here, I want to get rid of him. He's actually in the cap circle. Not that I'm worried about him capping, but I just want to eliminate him. So I pop out and do that. Even though I know there's a Cruiser 4 on my left, I did note before. Now T-25 is engaging him, which is great. There's now 3 tanks there. So I decided with my armor, I can probably actually sit out in front and take a shot here. And I just want to move up. I actually bump into my own tank here. That's my bad. I'm really sorry, but he probably got hit then because of me. That was my fault. Bad play on my part, and I do apologise to that driver. I was so focused and zoomed in, I missed it. Now, the M7 did fire at me, but bounced. And I'm a little bit worried about turning my back sort of on that M7 there, but this T-44 looks like he's playing a pretty good game, so I need to get at least one shot into him to make him back off. Now we can turn our attention back to the M7 who's sneaking up and I think has just killed another one of our tanks. He's now on 6 kills. So I've got to get rid of him now that we've got the opportunity, and luckily we do. So that's our 8th kill. Now turn our attention back to this T-34 or 44, 34, yep. He's actually got another hit on us. My armor wasn't angled. It's angled now, so I should be able to take the hit. Unfortunately, hit him in the track and his track absorbs hit, and he gets another one into us. So he's probably shooting some turret, and holy crap, where did that come from? SU-122A did 322 damage to me, and I don't know where he shot that from. Well, that was a pretty quick game. Yeah, it was a fast, action-packed game. I hope you enjoyed it. It does show off that the BDR G1, especially in Tier 5, has great armor and a gun that does a lot of damage for a Tier 5. And, you know, reloads pretty quick. It's just an awesome tank. Anyway, you can see there we won a crap load of medals. Because a lot of the tanks we killed were on low health, we only ended up with a class 1 for this tank. But that does also show that there's people out there doing pretty well in this tank. So we got obviously a Radley Walters medal Top Gun, cool-headed, high caliber, and I think that's a Naden's medal, which is the one you get for killing 3 light tanks in a single battle, something like that. Okay, so let's have a look at the next screen. And obviously we finished on top for XP and on top for damage. 1300 damage wasn't a lot of damage. I've done sort of 2.5 in his tank before, but I think it was just because a lot of them were lower tier, and we did, I think 6 of the 8 we finished off with 1 shot, so that's why there's low damage. So 13 shots fired, 13 direct hits, 13 penetrations. Obviously you can't ask for any more than that. 1395 damage. We received 52 hits thanks to the Lux and the Panzer 1C. 9 hits penetrated, non-penetrations 43, and we blocked 659 damage by armor, which, considering we only have 650 hit points, is pretty good. Enemy vehicle spotted 1, we damaged 9, destroyed 8. And you can see there, we made a reasonably good income, got a bonus for courageous resistance because we won the medal on the losing team. And this is a mission that's going on at the moment. But it is, even without that, is quite a profitable tank. You see, we spent stuff all on ammunition. I didn't use any premium ammunition. Don't have to. Great penetrating gun. So that gave us a total with courageous resistance of 1012 XP, raw XP, which is enough for class 1 in this tank. Fantastic tank. I hope you enjoyed the game. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more gameplay and tank reviews, please subscribe to Reginald ESQ. Have fun!